Little Fox.
The Adventures of Pinocchio. Chapter 9. Working Like a Dog.
Pinocchio was quite worried about his nose. He looked so silly that the blue fairy began to laugh.
Why are you laughing?
Cried Pinocchio.
I am laughing at your lies,
Said the fairy.
It's easy to tell when you are lying. Your nose grows with every lie you tell.
Ashamed, Pinocchio turned bright red.
I'm sorry.
Said Pinocchio.
I took the money from the marionette master. My father didn't know I went to the theater.
Do you promise to be a good boy and obey your father?
She asked before waving her wand.
Yes, I promise.
Pinocchio said. The blue fairy waved her wand and a woodpecker appeared. It pecked his nose down to size. Then the jail bars disappeared and Pinocchio climbed free.
This is the road that leads home,
Said the blue fairy, pointing.
If you stay on this road, you will reach Geppetto's home by nightfall. Remember your promise to be a good boy, Pinocchio.
She called and she flew away.
Oh, what an awful thing it is to disobey our parents. From now on, I will do whatever Geppetto asks,
Pinocchio said as he walked down the road. A few hours later, Pinocchio began to get hungry. He saw a nearby grapevine and decided to ask the owner for some grapes. As he crossed the field, he fell into a trap.
Oh no! Someone help me!
Pinocchio cried.
Aha! I have caught you,
Said the farmer who was hiding.
So you are the one who has been stealing my chickens.
No, sir, I have not stolen any chickens. Please, I was going to ask for some grapes because I am very hungry.
Aha! You were going to steal my grapes. I'll show you what we do with thieves,
He said. He pulled Pinocchio from the trap and took him home. When the farmer got home, he locked a chain around Pinocchio's neck.
My guard dog died this morning,
Said the farmer.
so tonight you will be a dog and guard my chicken coop. Tomorrow I will decide how to punish you.
Poor Pinocchio. He had tried to be a good boy, but the farmer didn't believe him. He was so hungry that he became tired. So he crawled into the doghouse and fell asleep. Many hours passed, and Pinocchio heard voices nearby. He looked outside the doghouse. It was already night. He saw 4 weasels next to the chicken coop.
Who are you?
Pinocchio asked. They stopped.
Well, who are you?
One of the weasels asked.
And where is our friend Oscar?
Pinocchio guessed that Oscar was the dog who had died, so he said,
Oscar died this morning. I am the new guard dog. Who are you?
Pinocchio asked again.
We are the weasels, and we are here to get dinner.
Said one of the weasels.
Oscar was our friend. I will make the same promise to you that I did to him. Every week we would visit this coop. Oscar promised not to bark, so we would give 1 chicken to Oscar and take 7 home for dinner. If you pretend to sleep, we will leave 1 chicken for you too.
Before Pinocchio answered, the weasels snuck into the chicken coop. Bam! Pinocchio locked the door behind them and began to bark.
Woof, woof, woof.
He cried. The farmer ran down and found the weasels in the chicken coop.
Well done,
He said to Pinocchio.
you have caught the chicken thieves. Oscar must have been too old to hear them.
Pinocchio didn't say anything about Oscar's promise to the weasels. He only nodded.
You have saved my chickens, so I will set you free,
Said the farmer.
But first, let me make you breakfast.
Pinocchio nodded again, this time with a big smile.
The Adventures of Pinocchio. Chapter 10. Can you see the sea?
Pinocchio ate breakfast quickly. He was very hungry, but he was also in a hurry to see Geppetto. He thanked the farmer and ran from the house, across the field, and back to the road where his troubles had started. As Pinocchio walked, he saw familiar places along the road.
Look, there is the Field of Follies.
He exclaimed. A few hours later, he said,
Look, that is where I met Mr. Fox and Mr. Cat.
He tried not to cry about his foolish mistake. After a few more hours, he said,
Look, that is where I escaped from the marionette master. Oh, what an adventure I have had. But it is taking too long to walk home. I have walked almost all day, and I'm still so far away.
Pinocchio sat on a log and started to cry. He was tired, and he missed Geppetto. As he cried, he could hear a soft voice calling his name.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
I am here!
Pinocchio shouted, looking around to see who the voice belonged to. Suddenly, there was a loud whoosh and a lot of feathers.
Ah! There you are! I have been looking for you all month,
Said a handsome eagle.
You were looking for me? How did you know my name?
Ah! I am an old friend of Geppetto. He saved me when I was a little leg. When I heard he had lost his boy, I wanted to help. So I have been flying everywhere, calling your name. I am so happy to find you.
Pinocchio began to jump and dance.
You know Geppetto? Oh, that's wonderful! I will see my father soon!
Well, not as soon as you may think.
Said the eagle.
Why not?
Asked Pinocchio, worried.
When you did not come home from school, Geppetto searched the woods. Then he searched the countryside. Then he searched all of Italy. After searching for a month, he has decided to sail to Sicily and Sardinia to find you. So he built a boat and will sail away today.
Oh no! If only I could get there quickly. Mr. Eagle, could you please help me find my father?
Of course! I'm happy to help a friend.
He answered. The eagle carefully grabbed Pinocchio with his claws and flew into the sky. Below him, Pinocchio could see the forest, the countryside, and the sea. In only a few flaps of the eagle's wings, Pinocchio could see the beach and a crowd of people.
Please drop me there.
He said, pointing. The eagle carefully set Pinocchio in the sand and flew away, calling,
Good luck, Pinocchio!
Thank you!
Pinocchio called back. Pinocchio ran through the crowd, looking for Geppetto.
Excuse me, where is Geppetto?
He said.
Who is Geppetto?
A bystander asked.
Geppetto is my father. He has gray hair and a kind smile.
The bystander looked sad.
Oh, I am terribly sorry, little boy. Do you see that small boat out there? That is Geppetto.
Pinocchio looked out at the waves and could see a small brown dot.
Oh no, he is so far away.
Pinocchio said.
Oh, look at the sky. It is going to rain soon and father could drown. I must help him.
Before anyone could stop him, Pinocchio dived into the ocean. He began the long swim toward Geppetto's boat.
Little Fox.